Так, раз, два, три, четыре. Так, раз, два, три, четыре. Погнали. Так, погнали, сходим. Вниз там драска какая-то есть. Я туда не пролезу. А эту хрень можно как-то взорвать? Я тоже видел. Я подумал, нафиг это, я отсюда куда подальше. Ну куда он за мной?
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come? We should be getting drunk at least. It's no fun waiting for death sober.
А, это я. Или нет? Ну, я нашел Золу, и что?
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tieflin. If you ever had it to begin with.
I didn't ask for you to say a damn thing! Keep out of it!
Надо с ней поговорить.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too?
You move!
Сейчас. Нет, нет. Блин, мне аж показалось сложность 20, блин. Ну-ка, давай. За канона.
You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do.
Почему ты прав, а не права?
Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Вот
If
это
you
вот.
believe anything the beast tells you, you're an idiot.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Когда поболтаем с тобой.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles, Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you
А вот эта
refused
хитрость отвага, она
attention to
меняется,
several
если я что-то буду
narrative.
другое делать?
The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. The way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you. I was being quite sincere, I assure you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Я немного пропустил, ладно.
Personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Этот чел прям понимает, что чем-то пахнет. Керосином. Помочь.
A fair point. However, until recently, I was able to rely on a supply of artifacts stored in my tower in Waterdeep. A supply that has now run dry. The reality of the matter is that a lone wizard with a chronic impairment such as my own is not in the most ideal of situations with regards to self-defense. The manner of artifacts I need are not often found waiting patiently on a shopkeep's shelf. One usually has to lift them delicately from trap-filled tombs or prise them from the hands of
Короче говоря, ей
wild
нужен тот артефакт у той дуры.
or great cost.
Пусть будет так.
Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Не иди нафиг.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids and your birdies
Ну-ка.
and your dogs. What you messing with my cage for? It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts. Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. Maybe she sent you to help me. And you will, if you want to save your skin. And if the teeth stick a few arrows in us on the way out of here, don't worry. Priestess Gut will patch us up. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
Booyog. The goblin word for magic. Primitive to a fault, but not entirely without merit.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
Может, вот это вот выбрать?
Suit yourself. Looking forward to seeing what your innards look like.
Ну вот, и все. Получили информацию, ну и валим отсюда. Хотя, может, она еще что скажет? Ну-ка. Давай, поворкуй
Running
мне.
out of time, Wargmeat. My family will be here soon. Let me out.
Найдешься.
Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on ya. You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are. Suit yourself. Looking forward to seeing what your innards look like.
Ладно, погнали отсюда. Надо еще кое-кому сходить.
Won't have a word.
I could use the target practice.
We should be getting drunk at least. No fun waiting for death sober.
А ты кроме этого можешь еще что сказать? Ладно, ты бесполезное создание, и иди ты в задницу. Так, еще один торговец.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins.
Опа, это не торговец,
Want
это
to replace any
кузнец.
gear? Just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Ладно, мне тут ничего не надо.
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into the
Наверное.
These
Верно.
days my talents are more collective.
Знакомое слово.
Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it.
Преисподней, блин.
Between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Я не понимаю, куда мне надо. Исследовать руины какие-то. А. Ладно, это потом. В данную. Вообще не понимаю, что тут надо сделать. Упс. Ладно, пофиг. Нажал и нажал. О, надо отдохнуть.
It's quite a sight. The stars, I mean. I could take or leave your chin. No. Just thinking.
А это синяки из-за того, что у тебя хп мало?
When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
У него красные глаза и клыки. Он что, вампир, что ли? О,
Why not?
не
You've been to the
дизайнится.
hells and back, survived the crash, survived everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for. Yes, we're more similar than I thought. Was I? I just need to get some air, clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
Ютурот. А, вот она, кстати.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears. Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Clear.
Блин, это неинтересно слушать.
Do you think me so sheltered? My entire clutch battled beholders deep within the eye of the sky. We infiltrated a Neogi spelljammer and laid waste to its crew. The tears span Toral's sky, Venisk. There is more to this realm than this grassy pebble. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a crash.
Ну иди ты нафиг.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head. Head to Baldur's Gate. Someone's waiting for me. Let a girl have some secrets. Was there anything else? The same.
Не буду
These
этого делать.
parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
Перережу тебя.
It's hardly hypothetical. We're still in danger after all. Wise. Though, I hope you'd miss me after I'm gone. I think I would if the positions were reversed. But you're right. If we're to make it through all this, there can be no room for hesitation. You're doing well. It's a beautiful night. I think I'll stay up to enjoy it while I still can. Rest well.
Ясно, все. Пойду отсюда.
Go ahead. I'm listening. Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
Да нет у меня ничего. Кстати. О. А. Ну так кончено выглядит все. Лето тени. Да нет, черные пряди. Вот, пусть такой будет. Ой, я думаю, так поинтереснее будет. Я не подтвердил это. Ага, я не подтвердил. О.
Better not be cursed.
Опа, у меня новый уровень. М-м-м. 17 класса. Ай, боюсь вас коснуться. Нормально. М. Во. Думаю, так будет намного лучше. М. Нифига себе. Не слишком ей до хрена заклинаний. Второго уровня. О. О. Нормас. Тут. Ну-ка. О. Пусть будет так. Ха, третий уровень. Идите вы в задницу. О, неплохо. Вот. Вот это надо контроль. Нет, а это мы заменяем на это. Да. Наверное, немного не туда. Угу. Во. Туда давать.
So, do you have loves waiting for
Так
you
что
once
я
this is all
готовы уезжать, когда все кончится.
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting? Like a
Сезам, откройся.
short-term amusements are much less hassle.
Нифига себе, у меня тут стрелок с заданиями. А, ну мне туда надо будет идти, чтобы этого найти, давно. А, тут остался последняя херь. Вот, теперь я могу похитить. И теперь у всех по 25 здоровья. Потише-то. Еще бы шмотками разжиться, и было бы вообще кайф.
Yes. Zeflor.
Во.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear.
So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense. It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so
Грохнем
cleverly.
гоблинов, блин.
Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task. Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
Может, после того, как я поговорил с этим... Ну-ка. Не смей, Даун.
If it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've
Типичная бабулька.
galore. Sorry, love. I just lose the run of myself sometimes. I must say, though, you're looking mighty peaky. Are you all right? Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming brats. I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up.
Что у тебя с рукой?
Listen to little old me. Anyway, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale. Hey, bother.
Силе невидимости.
Take care now,
Валим
sweetie.
отсюда. Ну-ка, да, он.
We should be getting drunk at least. No fun waiting for death sober.
Понятно, его заклинило. Ну ладно, что там. Ну что, валим отсюда. А тут есть что-то? Там пробегал вроде как и это. Понятно, только время потратил.
I've ever had.
I don't care for fish. Red meat, now that's a different matter. Rare as can be. Dripping.
Well, unless
Лес.
you won't have any
Опана.
Actually smell the filth.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
Can't take much more.
Well, at least we've got the druid to keep ourselves entertained.
Well met. I am a magical projection of Gale of Waterdeep, and if you see this manifestation, that means I have prematurely perished. However, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, it is of vital importance that my death be remedied at your earliest convenience. You may rest assured that I do not speak out of self-preservation alone. Many lives depend on my return to the living within the span of 2 days. I trust I've made myself clear. That will be covered by the "for reasons that cannot be disclosed" clause, so let's move on. I have upon my deceased person a magical item that can accomplish my return. But such is the value and rarity that it is protected by a multi-layered security protocol. I will now explain the protocol. Step 1 is to retrieve from my person a pouch I wear over my heart. Next, you must unthread the purple seam that seals it in a counterclockwise fashion. Do not touch any other colored strand. Inside the pouch, you will find a folded letter and a tiny flute. Unfold the letter and note the markings in the top and bottom corners. These are the notes you will need to play. Starting from the bottom right, play the notes in correct order, clockwise this time. Upon completion of the tune, a magma mephit will appear, which will pose the following question. Iskcha Chisnaga. This is Ignan for "What is my name?" The answer is Kasi Trak Ash. Pronounce the name correctly, and the mephit will breathe on the letter. Stay clear, because the little scamp can melt metal. Words will now appear on the letter's surface, effectively turning the letter into a scroll of true resurrection.
Это слишком сложно.
Bring me back to life. Excellent. Now repeat my instructions back to me, please. In that case, this will be an easy exercise. Step 1. And next. Right. You then have access to the letter and the flute. Go on.
Wrong, I'm afraid. Bottom right.
Quite right. You start at the bottom right corner, and remember to play them clockwise. After that?
Иди в зайца.
Correct. But pay attention to the trach part. Ch is back of the throat. And so we have gone through the necessary steps again. Let's hope practice makes perfect in the end. Best of luck with the protocol. May my cold, dead hands soon be refilled with the warmth of life so they can shake yours in gratitude.
to last much longer.
We'll get the druid talking. Grove's got to be full of magic. Stabbing all the rats. Be spies.
Hells. I need to hold on.
What do you need now?
Maybe we can.
Did some bleeding arts show up to save the druid? I'll cut you to pieces. Kill 'em!
Let's do it.
Этого только не хватало.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Так. Блин, надо сохраняться.
So, do you have loves waiting for you once this is all?
Блин, мне идти к нему болтать. Ну, блин, как же это муторно. Открывайся.
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
Как же они прикольно бегают просто трусой, блин. Какое автосохранение? Быстрое сохранение. F5. О.
Something's on my mind.
I heard what happened. So we can risk violence here, or face it. You saw it's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, it's good there may somebody. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you. Everyone in this camp depends. We'll be ready.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Ну, вот так и сделаю. Погнали.
I don't care for fish. Red meat. Now, that's different.
These tracks.
Red.
Go. Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
Ух.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Well, this was more fun than he was screaming. Give him something to cry about.
Did some bleeding arts show up to save the druid?
Я тебя уже прирезал.
Pieces. Kill 'em!
Ну-ка.
Bleed for me.
Where do I go from here?
I'm ready.
На, урод.
Still breathing, despite everything. With haste.
You again.
Let's get on with it.
What now?
I've got a long road ahead. I need a quick word.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice. His breaths are shallow, his wounds...
I'll give it a shot. Moving in. That might be worth a look.
Running out of time, Wargmeat. My family will be here soon. Let me out! Suit yourself. Looking for...
Вроде мне интересно, пошли отсюда.
I am enjoying our walks together. Aren't you, Dan?
Sure. In silence.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
Not like that. You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
An oil bear. Please, do you have any...
Shut up, Andrik. Do you serve the Absolute?
Нет, конечно.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andrik and Brenna, new recruits, yours to shepherd.
Protect them. She is a true soul. Mind her. She will... She...
Edwin! Ed!
Надо было, наверное, его
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
What? Are you testing us?
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. Your words are her command. She grants you the power to enforce her will. And when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule.
Please. Any supposed new god would have an uphill battle.
What?
What are you doing? Your sword, brother! Now!
Упс. Я не хотел.
One can't always be a gentleman. Don't
get too close.
Can't even catch my breath. Cutting to the chase.
Time to deal some punishment.
Один раз за раунд, потом он может выйти на другое действие. Выбирайте эту минуту. Нифига себе. Я походу фигню сделал.
Do the unexpected.
My faith will guide me.
What to do? Another step forward. Anything of use?
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Вот так вот.
Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host. Your mind is your own again. For now.
Жрачка.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
Ну-ка, что за кожаный доспех? Кольчужный.
Keep a blade close.
All right, what now?
My faith protects me.
А как опыт получать?
Still alive, so that's progress.
How can I help?
Don't waste a step.
What am I to do?
Is that blood? No, never mind.
My faith protects me.
Can't give up now. Very well.
Ух ты.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
You must be eager to get back then.
Было вашим, стало нашим.
What's in here?
Опа, песик.
What's up for discussion?
Угу.
The dog lowers his hackles, his head tilted inquisitively. Convinced that you're harmless, he turns his attention back to the corpse. The dog whimpers nervously, as if to urge you on. The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not move. The dog sniffs your hand, his tail swung low in understanding. He knows how to find you.
Будем-ка в пещеру. А песик-то придет потом или нет?
red owlbear prey, no doubt.
Ну, раз гоблин тут валяется, значит скорбить нечем. А, вот это, что это значит, я понял. Красные следы, это ноги, это когда я передвигаюсь медленно. Опа. Третий уровень. Замахаем его или нет?
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
Да, GG. Ха, нет.
The owlbear's one good eye flicks away for a moment. You follow its glance and see an owlbear cub. The owlbear stares, then sharply inhales your scent. It sits back, its eyes still fixed on you. A silent ultimatum. You can leave now, or step closer and die.
Так. Ох.
Looks like a shrine to Saluna over there. This
Wizard
thing
sealed
yields
this
its contents
chest.
easily.
Wasn't an amateur either.
Итоги посмотреть на изучать на взгляде в свитке. Ну-ка.
Just an old prayer.
I need to hold on.
What's next?
Now's not the time.
Take you!
No time to rest.
ready for you. Your desire.
И что мне делать?
What's next, I wonder?
Charmed, I'm sure.
Too much to bear. Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Keep your distance, darling.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
What to do?
How delicious.
Which way to the nearest library?
Can't give up now.
Let's get on with it.
What a day.
Looking ahead.
Зайцу это.
My faith will guide me.
Forthwith.
All right, what now? Breathe deep and move.
Take two.
You again. You're staring at me again. What do you want? Well, hello.
Let me work my magic.
There is work to do. Take your
things have stayed interesting.
Все, погнали отсюда.
Then through. Let's see what this does. Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brain worms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
Нифига это делать, я не знаю.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
And is it dead enough for you?
Почему?
Yes, I know. It's a waste of our time, and I'm done indulging you.
Что вообще?
Dead goblins. Dead travelers.
Were they heading to the Druid's Grove?
Something good here, I hope.
Ясно. Опа. Погнали дальше.
Get over there! Surround them like! You spotted us. Good. It's like they say. No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked. And I didn't want to be stuck mopping up nosy trespassers like you. Ain't no one getting their way today.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Ну-ка.
You're
Нет какой-то.
a true soul. But
mistake, madam. Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
You'll get no more trouble from us. Promise.
So the tadpole allows us to influence others. How very interesting.
Don't get too excited. Influence comes at a cost. And until we know what that cost is, the only reasonable approach is a cautious one.
You have the ability to manipulate people, make them bend to your every whim, and you'd be cautious about it? That's no fun.
Sensible.
Plans. Looks like someone was intending to forge weapons.
A work in progress, surely.
Вот куда она бежит? Типа мини-балкончик? А. Да. Ладно, пофиг. Так, пошли сюда.
Apart from an overgrowth of moss, the well looks unremarkable. The coin disappears into the well. After a moment, you hear a soft clink, not a splash.
Да нафиг, Володя, вниз куда-то.
Haven't seen that game in years.
You like trash? Then keep looking.
mix of mugwort. Tastes terrible, but makes some useful potions.
Давай. Что-то я алхимическое нашел. Я не хотел это ломать.
What now?
О, ну-ка.
Watch your back. Don't linger.
Ходи так.
That might be worth a look.
Ага, фу-фу. Сейчас драка, не бойся, будет.
Never a dull moment.
Feel my mistress's wrath.
Let's turn someone inside out. I don't fancy their chances.
Still on my feet. These boots have seen everything.
There's blood in the air. Victory is assured.
Blood comes easy these days.
Чего?
No choice but to keep going.
Что тут задницу?
There.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Here goes nothing. At the ready. Just another crate.
I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally. Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan? You are no Zolkir, but are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment? Acceptable, finally. If you could see anything in me, what would it be? You seek to survive. You seek power. Be welcome.
A well-guarded laboratory. What were they hiding down here? Let's have a look.
wits and blades always sharp.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Oh.
Onward in her name. There must have been some task to stuff this thing. Never mind, kill it.
Hmm.
Off we go then.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
I've got a long road ahead. Let's get going. What path lies before me?
Ладно, в следующий раз уже продолжим.
Bum, 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 bum.